morning and welcome to the Treehouse. This is Kag with a View from Above tarot reading for Friday, October 4th. And today our topic is going to be projects. So projects can be any number of things, right? It can be cleaning a closet. It can be building a garage. It can be looking for a new job. It can be starting a new, I want to learn how to watercolor painting course, learning how to do a new knitting stitch, whatever the project is, big or small. This is what we're going to be looking at today with our tarot reading. It is still going to be a collective reading, and so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Think about whatever project it is that is on your mind, and hopefully at least one of these cards in its position in the spread will be helpful to you as you think about what it is you're doing with whatever project you've got in mind. So I am going to just do this last shuffle, and we will lay it out and see what the cards have for us for projects. So this first card is the present energy that we are in, and that is the Hierophant. And this is our challenge, which is the King of Cups. This is the frame of reference from which we are coming. Our unconscious is looking at our project. This is the past influence, the Two of Cups. This is what is on our minds currently, in our conscious minds. And this is where we are headed with our projects today. And that is the Five of Cups. And there's Meriwether at the bottom of the pack. And we will leave that one till the end. So let's see what we have today. We've got two major arcana. We've got 2 cups, 3 cups, and a sword. So we don't have any wands and we don't have any pentacles. And we are talking about projects. So here where we are in the present is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is the teacher. It is, sometimes it's called the marriage card, but he is the one who is instructing these monks in something. He's got the keys to the kingdom here. And so this is, we think we have all that we need in order to proceed with our project, right? Maybe we've got the manuals, maybe we've got the instructions, maybe we know what it is that we're going to do specifically. So, I mean, if you're cleaning a closet, you know that it's going to be the back hall closet, and that's what you're going to, and you kind of know what it is that you want it to look like at the end. The King of Cups is the most mature of the court cards. He is aware of his own feelings and aware of the feelings of others. And so this is the challenge for today. Whatever it is that you are doing project-wise is going to touch other people. Other people are going to be involved in this. And so the challenge is to keep in mind not just what's going to be good for you, but what's going to be good for everybody. And the caution here is to not just do for everybody else, but to also make sure that you're happy in all of this. The frame of reference we're coming from is that there's going to be some consequences when you make this change, when you do this project. There are consequences involved in this. So it may be a significant project that you're thinking about, or maybe you think it's not a big deal. But there are consequences. There was, when I worked at a global corporation in the HR department, when I was new, I decided that I needed to change the structure of the file system without thinking that it was certainly going to impact other people, right? I thought, well, it just made more sense to me to just do this little project to rearrange those files and the folders. And there were huge consequences because I didn't work in that particular file system all the time. And the person who did went, where is my stuff? So if you're going to change something with your project and other people are going to be using your project, you want to be aware of the fact that there are consequences. So make your decisions based on who is going to be affected by this project that you are doing. And chances are pretty good that other people will be affected. Go into that closet, back hall closet, looking for your snow boots. Where did they go? Right? You're going to get yelled at for that. And so, yeah, that's not good. And so the past influences here is to remember that there are other people in our lives. And so keep in mind that other people are going to have feelings about our project. And so it may be a good thing to talk with them a little bit about what it is that you are planning to do so that they aren't blindsided by, your fabulous idea that's going to make things better. And so the focus right now for our thought process is the Two of Swords. And that is to really deeply consider what it is that you are about to do. When you do a project, you're going to change things. And change means that, it is a double-edged sword. So you're going to change this. So where's that other stuff going to go, for example? Where else are you going to do with that stuff that's in that closet that's going to continue to make it usable by the other people in your life? So if this could be, rearranging your classroom, or it could be something even bigger about, getting a different car. Who's going to have to learn how to use all of the stuff that's on the dashboard of the new car? That would be a huge thing for me. So this is really about thinking deeply about the ramifications of doing this project. And if we don't do that, this is where we're headed, which is the Five of Cups, which is a loss of some sort, right? It is like, well, that did not work. And maybe you've made everybody mad at you for doing this project. So again, let's be thoughtful. This King of Cups really gets it about other people's feelings. And so to really be thoughtful about this project and how it's going to impact other people. Because if we don't do that, there is going to be a loss and some sadness about this. Even though what you do, it might make people unhappy, it probably isn't necessarily a bad project. But if you don't talk to other people about it before you do it, this is where we're going to end up. So that's where our card is here. Let's think about other people and how they're going to be affected. We've got two twos here. And that is about being at a crossroads. It's about making a decision. And so let's decide in a way that is not going to land us over here with people mad at us. So let's look at the bottom of the deck. And it is the Ace of Cups, which is coming from a full place, coming from a place of inspiration, of emotional maturity, of logic and clarity, resources, and spirit, right? It may be that we aren't going to be able to do it as quickly as we want to, but the fact that we would take other people into our confidence here as we're thinking about this project will go a long way into getting their buy-in to being supportive. And really, when we do any projects, we want the support of those people around us who mean the most to us when we are about to launch into any project. Now, this certainly isn't not going to apply to learning a new stitch in knitting, right? That's not what we're talking about. We are really talking about something that is going to impact other people. And so as this reading has kind of unfolded, that's where I've come to, is that this project that we're reading about has some kind of an interaction with somebody else. So be thoughtful. Be thoughtful about what you want also, right? The caution of the King of Cups is to not be a people pleaser. Obviously, this project is going to be benefit to you, but you need the buy-in of other people if they are impacted by your project to be on board in order for this to be as successful as you want it to be. So that's what I had for us here at the Treehouse this morning. If this was helpful, and I hope that it was, please like, share, and subscribe. And I have turned comments on, and so if you are liking this type of topical spread and reading, I'd like to know that. And so I invite you back tomorrow here at the Treehouse. And tomorrow's topic is going to be relationships with ourselves. What is it that we are trying to do? And we set intentions, if you did set intentions at the new moon. So what is some of the growth things that we need to put in place? Because we're always changing. We're aging. And some of the things that are changing for us really need to be addressed. So that's going to be the topic for tomorrow. So that's what I have. Please come back tomorrow, and blessings.